Come see us on tour. We're going to be in Bakersfield, San Jose, California, Buffalo, New York, Toledo, Montreal, Toronto, Ottawa, Glasgow, Manchester, Belfast, Dublin, Liverpool, Birmingham, and London. Go to jimmydore.com for a link for tickets. So they brought this, there's this Israeli terrorist, legit like Dark Knight kind of subhuman creature. He's so bad that he was declared a terrorist in Israel. Ben-Gvir is coming to America. That's he went to Yale, gave a speech at Yale. I'm going to show you that after Neil Oliver. And in New York is already set. So if you thought Michael Rappaport's comedy tour across America was growing great, wait till you see who's here now. And ironically, someone who does nothing but take is somehow named Gvir or Giver. Itamar Ben-Gvir was convicted in 2007 of supporting a terrorist organization and incitement to racism. By the way, it's not terrorist when Zionists do it, and it's anti-Semitic for you to suggest that. The convictions were related to his involvement with the Kahanis Kach movement, a far-right group banned in Israel for its extremist ideology. Now, just think about this for a moment. Wonder what in the hell a far-right extremist group has to do to be banned in Israel. Do you see what Israel's doing? What did they do? Did they blow up their enemies' children with their own money instead of ours? Is that what they did? So that's who this guy is so bad that in 2007, he was convicted of supporting a terrorist organization. And they banned the group he was a part of. Guess who loves him? Trump. I had an honor and privilege of meeting with senior Republican Party officials at Trump's Mar-A-Lago estate. They expressed support for my very clear position on how to act in Gaza. You mean like starve people, cut off their water, do illegal war crimes, slaughter children and women, drop bombs on apartment buildings? You mean like that? Yeah, that is what he means. They have very clear position how to act in Gaza, and that the food and aid depots should be bombed in order to create military and political pressure to bring our hostages home. So there you go. Yes. Bomb humanitarian aid depots, food, water, of regular people who have nothing to do with Hamas. Hamas is only supported by Benjamin Netanyahu. He made sure they got the money. I didn't give him money. You know, did Benjamin Netanyahu made sure he got money. Benjamin Netanyahu basically created Hamas. Why? So they could do this. So they could slaughter everybody and take over their land. That was the plan always. So then they go, we got no one to negotiate with. They're all terrorists. Because they had a secular, sane organization called the PLO. And they couldn't have that. So they had to create this divide and conquer, A and B. And by the way, Hamas, when they had this election in 2006, most of the people who are alive today in Gaza weren't alive then, or weren't alive to vote then, and or old enough to vote then, and they barely won the election. It was like a 50-50. So now we just slaughter all the people. It's like if Kamala Harris won, and then Trump and everybody just came in and slaughtered everybody, even his own voters. So yeah, so that's what he says. You should bomb food and aid depots. And they don't want their hostages back. We all know that the person that's been blocking their hostages returning has been Benjamin Netanyahu. How do I know this? Because Israeli newspapers tell us that. And the Israeli people have been protesting Benjamin Netanyahu for that very thing. Guess what? Here is the GOP's guest of honor partying with settlers, literally celebrating the burning to death of a baby. And then they have a picture of the baby, and they take turns stabbing the picture of the baby. You can't even make up this sort of evil. I haven't heard of this kind of evil since I got to go to the Holocaust. Isn't that ironic? U.S. policy in a nutshell, welcoming a convicted terrorist while kidnapping students protesting that terrorist government. That's what the United States government is doing right now. So here they are doing. Can you turn it down? So here they are jumping around, and see, they get the picture of the baby that burned to death, and then they take turns stabbing it.
Yes, grotesque.
It's pretty grotesque. In a subsequent statement, Ben-Gvir said, I see the reports about the debate over who should bring humanitarian aid into Gaza. Well, it's a fundamentally stupid debate because the entire strip should not receive any ounce of aid as long as our hostages are being held there. Again, that's collective punishment. You're punishing children. You're punishing babies. You're punishing the elderly. You're punishing most of the people who never voted for Hamas. So you're not just punishing the terrorists, the people you claim to be fighting. You're doing collective punishment. That's a war crime. And here's another Smotrich. We have to say the truth. Returning the hostages is not the most important thing. So they don't want the hostages back. What they want is to use the excuse of them not returning the hostages so they can keep slaughtering them and ethnically cleansing Gaza and the West Bank and then take it over. That's been the plan the whole time. Because it was never about the hostages. The most important thing was destroying Palestinian life in Gaza. That's it. Come see us on tour. We're going to be in Bakersfield, San Jose, California, Buffalo, New York, Toledo, Montreal, Toronto, Ottawa, Glasgow, Manchester, Belfast, Dublin, Liverpool, Birmingham, and London. Go to jimmydore.com for a link for tickets.